This is English, but it is in the sentence that we now see the use of English. You understand now? See, this statement here is now the use of whatever it is that she has put down here. That is what we call grammar. You understand now? Putting it in the right grammatical context. So, this is what they are going to mark. If she writes this one now, what she has written down here, fine. It's a complete sentence. But the way it is being written, there are some things that are meant to be corrected here. For some of you here that are doing WAEC, well, thank God, maybe let's say for example she has escaped, but if this is to be written in a WAEC essay or composition, there are a lot of half or minus half that will be inside this statement. And I want to see if some of you here are smart. Some of you raised up your hands already. What is the first thing you want to correct?
Adoke went to her grammar school. She went there to spend her holiday.
To spend. To spend.
To spend our holiday.
Or is it to spend? No, that's not. Because spend is the past tense of what? Of spend. So the way you said it, you said she went there to spend her holidays. If it is to spend her holidays, what you want to add here, there's no need. That's not it. This is. That part is this is correct. I'm not saying what you say is not correct, but you said it in the wrong way. You understand now? She went there to spend her holiday. It's still good. Not she went there to spend her holiday. There is an error of tautology in what you have just pronounced here now. You have used past tense that followed each other, which is wrong. It's just like somebody says she did it, did it. She did it. That's balderdash. That's grammatical balderdash. She didn't, did it. So. Who is the next person who wants to correct this? Let's go.
She said, what is written here? Adoke went to grammar place.
Yeah.
There's supposed to be an apostrophe.
Yes.
It's supposed to be Adoke went grammars apostrophe M apostrophe S.
All right.
Grammars place.
So that's the correction, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. So of course the major correction here is that where she has said. But second of all, in English, when you are saying use of English, I've told you, they are not just only marking whatever, they are not marking what you wrote down. They will mark how you wrote them down. And is it well placed? For example now, as simple as you thought this thing is, I can circle this thing and put minus half. Because what you have written down here, you've written two capital letters. It's not something I want to write your name, Ray, and I say chair. If that is the way it is. You understand? I don't know if your spelling is E-A-L anyway, because some people agree it is A-E-L. But the point now is R-A. You can't write capital letter R and put capital letter A, and now you now write the rest as small letter or lower case. So that's exactly what you did here. I mean, what comes up here is what you did in this place. You wrote capital letter. Of course, I've told you proper noun. The name of a person is a proper noun, which starts with what? Capital letter. But the second letter is not supposed to be capital. So how? So that's another thing where you guys have to correct your writing. It's just as if some of you now that you went to Union for high school, even your writing is having K-leg. Because if this is the line, if this is capital letter A, for example, the J comes down and you dot it. Small letter what? J. If you write anything like this on top like this, that is capital letter. So you have to watch your writing too. Writing is part of English. That's the reason why if you want to go and study abroad and you are doing IELTS, are you getting me now? If you're doing IELTS, one way or the other, what would happen? They will train you on, but they will ask the question not only on reading, but they also ask on what? Writing. There's reading, writing, speaking, and listening. Those are the 4 places where you are going to be tested when you are doing any of these international English tests. Of course. She tried, nice write-up, Adoke, but this first place is already wrong. So that place is supposed to be written small letter what? J. Adoke will then, of course, the next one she wrote here. Adoke went to what? Grandma's place. There's an apostrophe S. It's supposed to be grandma's. Now, whenever you are when you are, there's what we call ownership in grammar. Are you getting me now? Ownership.
Yeah, that's what I want to say.
So,
that her grandma's place.
Ownership. So Adoke went to, well, she can say Adoke went to her grandma's place. She can still say Adoke went to grandma's place. Even if she even if she decides not to put the what, the ha, it is still correct.
But it does not
I
sound
went
like
to grandpa's place. Okay, for instance, now this could be a statement that she's speaking with respect to somebody that knows grammar. Are you getting me now? For example, now, if I'm trying to report that she went to grandma's place, if let's say for instance, it's the same mother that gave birth to us, I can talk to mom and say, mom, Ajoke has went to grandma's place. I don't necessarily need to say Ajoke has went to Ajoke has gone to her grandma's place. So that is it. But in this case, let us still agree. If she put the ha, it will still make sense. If she doesn't put it, it still makes sense. Ajoke went to grandma's place. Then comma now. I like the fact that she now introduced the pronoun because there's an error of, you don't have to be monotonous or error of tautology again. It is insane or it is grammatically insane or it is grammatically, let me put it like this. You are a grammatical amateur person. Are you getting now? If you say Ajoke went to grandma's place, Ajoke went there for holiday, Ajoke is eating indomie, Ajoke, you understand now? So because of that repetition of noun, are you getting me now? And not to just water down your statement. That's why they introduce what we call what? Pronoun, which is a word that replaces a noun. So replacing the noun, she put the word she. Ajoke went to grandma's place. She went there for holidays. So you can put holidays. You understand now? So that's it. She went there for holidays and then full stop. It's a full statement. If you are writing wahek or whatever and you do not put that full stop, that would be what? Minus half. Because if you do not put what? Full stop. So what does that mean? It means punctuation. Punctuation is part of what they mark when we're talking about use of English. Do you get what I just explained? Yes. So there's ownership, which you missed out. Grandma's place, Tope's Bible, Tope's bag, Sade's bag. Even when you were making your statement, I overheard you still saying went to grandma's. You still make mention of the S, but you don't know how to put it. Can you imagine? When she was saying it, there was grandma's place in her mouth. Yes, when she made that statement. She recited it, but she failed to write it down. So you see, Yoruba English, Nigerian English, where because you are using what people say, but you don't know this is the perfect way to put it down. So it's not about what you say, but how are you writing it down is also important. Which is the reason why you see, if you are doing an international English test, they will test you not only on speaking, they will also test you on what? Writing. There's a lot of things you have to learn when it comes to grammar.